It's October 7th. I'm going to try my hand at bow hunting for the first time this season. We know that the bucks like bedding in this one bush, so let's get in there and see what happens. Okay, it's the last day before rifle season. It's November 1st. It's like Christmas morning for most deer hunters. I'm pretty excited to be out this morning.
We're just waiting for that rut to cut loose and hopefully present an opportunity for Dad.
I can't even explain how I feel right now. It's just a great day. I'm so happy we got her done.
Growing up, living the outdoor lifestyle ever since I could walk, it has instilled a passion within that is greater than any other.
Got a date with a big buck tonight.
Hunting has taught me an appreciation and love for the animals we pursue and the wild places they call home. But above all, when your hard work meets opportunity and the moment of truth presents itself, the period of time when the whole world stops and you're completely engulfed in the moment, there is truly nothing like it.
Dropped her in his tracks.
After all these years and the amazing experiences with loved ones, I've never been more thankful to be a hunter. Enjoy the show.
Okay, it's October 7th. I'm going to try my hand at bow hunting for the first time this season, but to prime to work. In this spot here, we have a moose on camera this morning. Hopefully he's not too far away, and we know that the bucks like bedding in this one bush, so it's tough to get in there undetected, but if we can, I think we might see something tonight. So it could be an interesting sit. It's a beautiful night. It's like plus 20, calm, we got a good wind, and it should all work out if something's in the bush. So let's get in there and see what happens. Okay, that's it for our first sit. We had to sit at extra about, good half hour. We had those two does right below us, but just a gorgeous night. We 6 bucks, you can't beat that. Of course, they were bedded in another bush. If they were bedded in our bush, I think we would have had a real good chance at it because they're feeding in the field directly beside where our tree stand is. So anyway, I think we might target these bucks a bit. They're coming out fairly early and there's a beauty in there, so we'll call them auto. So stay tuned.
Moment of Truth TV is brought to you by Conlin Motorsports. Find your adventure. iHunter app. Know your regs inside and out. Black Widow Deer Lures. #1 whitetail estrus and deer scents. Tacticam. Share your hunt. Sights and Arms. Your firearm specialists. Prime Archery. The most accurate bows on the planet. Dry Shod. Canada's most wearable rubber boot. Huntworth Gear, when concealment matters the most. And by Ramrod's Archery, premium hunting stabilizers.
Okay, we got a couple more days of bow hunting season left here. I'm gonna try this spot. We've been hanging out here quite a bit. There's quite a few bucks, but they kind of know how to survive here. They've been here a while. There's just a few bushes. They know how to exit the bush with the wind in their favor, go out wide, and then come into the play. They're feeding in this field that I'm set up on. the last day before rifle season. This will be my last crack with the bow, I think, for a while. It's a good spot. There's a lot of bucks in this area. Mitchell and Caleb have been playing cat and mouse with the bucks here. So we're gonna hit the bail blind. We've been waiting for this wind for about 10 days now. So gonna go to south and it's supposed to turn to east. Hopefully this corner will produce some action tonight. Let's get in there and see what happens. Well, that was an exciting night. We had the one young buck come out there. He was pretty early, and then the other one just before shooting light ended there, come right perfectly where we want him to come. He stood there at 33 yards for what, 15 minutes. So it was exciting. Tomorrow is rifle season, so we're gonna head out with the rifle tomorrow and see what happens. Okay, it's November 1st. It's like Christmas morning for most deer hunters. I'm pretty excited to be here this morning. I got a fresh snowfall last night and I think there's gonna be some movement. I'm gonna get in there and we'll see what happens.
Unfortunately, Dad's first 4 sits were fairly uneventful. Only having a doe and fawn come by made for a slow start to the rifle season.
Okay, it's November 3rd. I got the inline back in hand, but I was in my rifle spot this morning and Mitchell texted me and said a couple of nice bucks at the slough bed. So this place has a special place in our heart. Like 12 years ago, Mitchell got his first archery buck here, which it was so exciting that day. And we set up a couple tree stands here in August, and they're in a spot where if they come around the slough bed and they're filing out to the feed, we should have a real good crack at them. It could be like a 15-20 yard shot. So I'm pretty excited about tonight. We got a nice south wind. It's about -1. It's going to be a great sit, so let's get in there and see what happens.
Not long after getting settled into the stand, 2 bucks appeared across the field, including one of the shooters. As the night went on and light began to fade, no deer came within shooting range, but we had high hopes that this encounter would finally kickstart the action for November. This segment is brought to you by Black Widow Deer Lures and Scents, #1 whitetail doe estrus in deer scents. It's simple, they work.
Well, it's November the 4th, and we're on our way out to the primitive weapons hunt. This is gonna be Dad's first sit with the muzzleloader. We've been going with the rifle, and it's been tough. It's pretty rut. They're not really moving too much right now, and I think it's just the calm before the storm. But we're going into where I killed my big whitetail, just hoping to see maybe another one showed up. You just never know. I know there's some good deer in the area. It's just a matter of getting lucky, but this is more or less just an observational sit and kind of see what's going on. So we'll see you in there for shooting light, and hopefully we've got a big buck strutting and stuff coming right by.
We have a bunch of bucks in the flats coming this way. This could get good.
The one's not bad. It's the one that snorted at us.
Okay, we just got back to the truck, had a good morning. Saw that same group of bachelor bucks that we saw in Mitch's hunt. So no big one today, but it was nice seeing deer because we haven't really seen too much since November 1st. So we're gonna keep at it. We'll probably go to my rifle spot tonight, and I think we got a good win for that, and hopefully we see some deer. Okay, we just got on the road. It was a good night. It's crazy. We just got in there and all of a sudden I looked to the left and there was deer everywhere. Crazy looking buck. It was so hard to judge him because it happened so quick, and then he ran by. And then it was just action. We had does coming out, and does came out right till it got dark. So it was a good night.
Well, it's winter storm. We're just stopped here on the road checking the wind direction because we don't know where to sit. But she's a dead north wind. We're gonna head over there, figure it out, and maybe we'll get a buck cruising in the storm.
So windy. Yeah, he is that fawn.
I just pulled up to the county, and where I turn around and where I walk in, there was like a really big buck. He was big. He's like a 5x5 tall and wide, and I think he was just standing there, so I'm guessing he was on a doe, and I have to walk in there, so I'm just giving him a little bit of time. I'm self-filming for the next few days. Mitch and Kaylin are on their way to mule deer country. Kaylin has her mule deer tag, so it is minus 25 right now, really, really cold. So I'm gonna head in there and see how things go.
Dad continued to hunt hard morning and night, hoping to see that shooter buck he caught a glimpse of in the dark. While doing so, he had some incredible encounters, but unfortunately didn't see anything quite worth shooting. Moment of Truth TV is brought to you by Revolution Armory, Canada's best custom shotguns. G5 Outdoors, designed to hunt. Burris Optics, find what matters. Reveal Cellular Cameras, always on the hunt. Victory Archery, the carbon arrow experts. Kent Cartridge, quality matters and performance counts. RV City, generations of family fun. And by Tween Lake Feed Solutions, quality wildlife feed.
Okay, I'm all set up at Mitchell's Little Ground Barn. I got about half hour to shooting light. I'm praying something's coming through here today. It's been about 5-6 mornings in a row, so I'm hoping today's the day. Okay, I just got back to the truck. I sat there for like a couple hours. I didn't know what to do. I was just like, oh my God. I saw that buck coming over the hill and I'm thinking, well, he's a nice buck, but I didn't think he was the one I saw the other morning. And I think he was. And he jumped the fence and then he was actually gliding. He was running. I thought, oh, there's no way he's gonna stop. I was thinking about burping him and all of a sudden he stopped. So I adjusted some more, but I did take my time, making sure it was gonna be a good shot. And just as I was squeezing the trigger, just as it went off, he started to walk. So I hit him back. I hit him back pretty far too. Like, it's not good. This could be not good. So I called Mitch. Him and Kaylin are on their way home from down south. They got their mule deer yesterday. So we're gonna watch it on the big screen. Hopefully we can see exactly where it hit him. And we'll go in there and we'll see what happens. So I'm praying that this is gonna work out because he is a magnificent buck.
After searching all afternoon and the next morning following his tracks for miles with very little blood, it was clear that the shot had just grazed him and it didn't appear to be lethal. Dad ended up taking a break from the primitive weapon season, hunting hard with his rifle morning and night every single day. With a very slow start to the rut so far and very little movement, with the odd sign that the rut might be going, Dad even tried some all-day sits. With Dad only seeing small bucks and the rut action going. Sure enough, with reveal pics rolling in, there was the buck my dad shot at over a week later, rutting hard midday. The next morning, Dad was out in pursuit, hoping for a second chance. After hunting every day with no sightings of the big buck, now with rifle season coming to a close and only 3 days left in the primitive weapon season, Dad's toughest deer season yet is coming down to the wire.
Okay, it's day number 2 of the county season since general rifle closed. So I'm here at this piece of property. It's kind of there's a big bush here and there's kind of a cut line that goes through the bush. It's really, really windy today. That's why I think I'm just gonna get into the middle of that bush. And if I see at least 80 or 100 yards, that would be great. So Mitch and Kaylin are hunting at a different property. So hopefully one of us gets her done tonight. long time coming right there, baby. Just enough of an opening and I took the shot, and I think I made a good shot, but it's so hard to tell.
Well, retrieval crew's here. We got Kaylin and Dad, the big buck killer. We're gonna walk in and see if we can't find this sucker. Shot looked good. Let's go to point of impact and see if Dad can track down his buck.
Right there, baby. Look at that big body.
I see him. Wow.
He is cool.
He is so cool.
Look at that one brow tine, how long it is.
That's the one we nicknamed Crab Claw.
Ooh, Mitchell, look at that shot.
Absolutely perfection.
Yeah, that was a good shot. That's why he went 40 yards. Okay, folks, here he is. Oh my goodness. What a relief. I can't even explain how I feel right now. It's been a grind. I've never really had to work this hard for a whitetail in my entire life. I feel really, really blessed. I want to thank the landowner for letting us in here. It's just without them letting us in here, we wouldn't be able to do what we do. So it's a real cool moment for me. I'm glad Mitch and Kaylin were able to come out and help retrieve it. It always makes it more special. So it's just a great day. I'm so happy we got her done. This deer means an awful lot to me.
Yes, Dad. That was awesome.
Closed captioning is brought to you by Burrs Optics. Find what matters.